welcome to our channel. We're the GraceNotesStitchers. I'm Corrin.
I'm Colleen.
And we're coming at you with a very special edition road trip.
Yay!
Where are we headed?
Steel City Stitchers Retreat!
So we are heading out to Pittsburgh. We left just a few minutes ago. It should only take us 2 hours. I am sure you've heard horror stories about the weather. It's not to get real bad until later this evening. Of course, it's probably all going to be over till you watch this. But it's just drizzling where we are. It's close to 40 degrees, so the roads aren't icy or anything like that. So we're very, very appreciative. Hannah from Hannah Dowling is going to meet us there. We should arrive around the same time, and then we're going to share a room, and we'll catch up with you once we see her and get unloaded. I know that we have a finishing class for the piece that we stitched ahead of time. We have no idea anything else to expect. So, anything else? Oh, we drove up yesterday to my parents because that's like a little over halfway. Took us 4.5 hours. Why is that?
Snack breaks, bathroom breaks. We went to a place,
A fabric store.
fabric center.
I may have to show you later what we bought because when I watched Christine All the Things like 2 years ago, she started showing these fabrics, sewing fabrics, called Tula Pink. So if you don't know what they are, look them up. She's a designer of sewing fabric that quilters use, and you've seen some people use them in project bags. Well, 2 hours from our house is a store that actually sells them. Here in PA, not many people have them, so we've never seen them in person. I love looking at them. So we had enough time before we had to get to my parents that we went ahead and stopped at this store, and it was amazing. You're not gonna say anything?
Yeah, I found an extra thing. I only have one thing picked out, and then we were paying, and then I was like, I like this.
So we have a certain style of a project bag. My sister and I are going to Zoom or FaceTime and try to assemble these at the same time together. So now Colleen can be in on it with us.
Yay.
And we're hoping it goes well. It's not a project bag like we've ever used before. It's more of an accessory bag. So we're looking forward to it, something different. So we did that, and then I had to get here just in time to teach. We went to the evening service at my parents' church. Came back, celebrated Groundhog Day.
Yep.
I'm going to tell them what we did for that.
Grammy made some groundhog cookies. She made some like a praline crunch. It had like the Chex mix, like the, not the mix, but just a Chex cereal in it. She had like, she said it was the almond. Oh, no, so it was pecans, and it was with a brown sugar and corn syrup. Like that's what mine did it and stuff. And then she had some good pretzels. I like the pretzels. And then popcorn. But we watched Groundhog Day, the movie.
Yep, we've always had a party. They backed off with my dad's special diet, but since we were coming, my mom wanted to do something special. On Tuesday, in preparation for coming, and my daughter is getting her senior pictures taken while she's here, my middle daughter.
Yep.
I took her to get her nails done. We did that, and we just spent the day together. Tuesday, I was supposed to do something special with Lauren, but it took too long to get here. So this morning I got up. She went to the hair salon with me. She got a manicure. I took her for pie, and so I had a nice morning with her because I'm spending the whole weekend with Colleen. So I wanted to do something special and make my other girls feel good and special.
Yep.
Not left out because they don't do cross stitch. So it was nice. So that's our prep to get here. Our car is kind of full, not really. I didn't stack anything.
But it's not stuffed like it was for StitchCon.
No. I brought one bag of projects. It's got lots in it, but only one bag. And of course I did bring my Lowry and magnifier lamp. tell you, last night I barely stitched. I got myself all set up. Colleen brought our foldable travel lamp, and I couldn't see. I was like, I'm so used to using my magnifier, and it didn't dawn on me. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to go get myself another pair of readers. They were in the bottom of my purse.
Wow.
So at least in the hotel room tonight, I don't really have to set up my Lowry. I will just use my readers. So that's nice, because we're gonna get there hopefully 3 p.m. and the retreat does not start until 10 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll just have a good evening, go out to dinner as long as the roads aren't bad. We have snacks, so I think that's about it. Anything else to say?
Looking forward to it. We're gonna take pictures for everyone, or for our family. We're gonna show the food if we get food, and then I don't know. We'll do increments of.
Oh, I am going to insert a picture here of our dogs traveling yesterday, because our dogs are so much of a part of our channel, and I even had somebody message me and ask if our pups were coming with us. Twilight and Paris are at my parents' with the younger 2 girls. I said I do not want to be having to, you know, go take care of them and take them out to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff. I didn't look into the hotel to see if you can take dogs. But I've actually never traveled with them anywhere besides my parents.
Right.
And my parents would even watch them, I think, if we went somewhere where we couldn't take them. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice not to have the responsibility of them.
Right.
So, all right, so we're going to sign off, and we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. Welcome back. Look who's here.
It's just hit your daughter.
Hi, Colleen. We've been here 3.5 hours, and maybe we've been having a little bit of fun.
I feel like this happened when I was over your house. It was like crazy night.
So my husband's already FaceTimed us, gotten the view of the room, and made us laugh a little.
Oh my gosh, she fell on the floor.
So if you're wondering if I can ever be truly silly,
hi.
welcome to retreat. No, welcome to lack of sleep.
Too much coffee. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry. Let's read this shirt together.
I run on caffeine and cross stitch.
It's the truth.
More than fitting. And somebody found this for me. And I've only had 2 cups.
Only? Which is what I say, and I've had 0 cups. Well, this is the problem though. It's I'm already me without coffee. Could you imagine?
So that would be fun.
Oh no.
But I mean, personally, I stayed up till 2 a.m. talking to my mom last night, because my mom and I actually never get to talk. So that was just kind of special time. And then I had to be up at 8 a.m. for my hair appointment. So that was, oh, I left my mom, and my husband FaceTimed me for an hour.
Oh my gosh. So she was up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so there was that. So, and the night before I couldn't sleep because I was so excited to travel.
Yeah.
So I slept 4 hours the night before.
Oh jeez.
I guess he got more.
I had a full night's sleep for 2 nights now.
But I think Colleen has a little bit of an announcement, because
Okay.
we've been doing stuff.
I've called it before. I've called projects this before. It's an AFO.
Almost
Well,
finished.
you know, some people call them FFNs. Finish for now.
Yeah, here, hold on. I'm gonna like get them a good.
Oh yeah.
So this will get them a good.
We can put a
picture.
pillow behind it.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but they can get a nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, that would be good. I'll hold one side.
There you
You
go.
Look at that.
You can kind of see.
So, do you want to tell them, or you want me to tell them
So what?
what you did?
No, you pointed out.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, do
she
you want to bring it
finished all.
closer?
Yeah, we can go a little closer. She finished all of this beautiful gold. That was her goal, because we said she's troubled by the amount of colors in backstitching. But
The colors in backstitch, there's
how many colors? 2.
It's just the amount of backstitch.
I thought this was the one that had like 30 colors of backstitch.
I don't know what project. That was Goose Girl. But still, this is black
Anyway.
and green.
It's just a lot. It's
So
too
lot, the
then
entire thing,
we're
and
gonna
the
tell
green
her to
on the
stop
border.
whining.
Because I got this, I said, keep down FaceTime because I'm going to finish it so you can see it.
So she finished it while we were chatting with John, but we told her, at least in the room, finish the stitches, the crosses. So
Yay!
anyway, she was gonna start back stitching at the end.
After dinner?
Or after dinner, yay. We're gonna go eat, I think, and come back and stitch in our room. There are a crap ton of people down in the lobby. It is completely filled with stitchers. Yeah, we can go walk in and introduce ourselves. I mean, like,
they already know what we're
they
here
can
for.
see what we're here for.
Maybe not my shirt.
But they might watch her. So anyway.
Yeah, if you watch my channel, you know this shirt just comes out most of the time.
So we'll go schmooze maybe for a few minutes, eat, and come back up and stitch. Because, you know, we'll be with everybody tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Is low priority.
Sleep is low priority.
You can.
Welcome to 24 hours of cross stitch round 2.
All right. So we'll be back.
Bye.
So we have one day down.
One day.
And we just were having a discussion about
Who
spent the most. We're pretty sure it's that one. And
Finally.
then I got scolded. Like,
Finally,
maybe.
it's not me, though.
But, you know, we did more than spend money. I mean, our morning was rough.
We didn't
hard
sit
to get
down. I
stitching.
didn't sit down, like, for the first one, like 3 hours.
But we still set the timer, or started the timer.
I started the timer.
Because she needed an hour left on her project.
No, I only needed 30 minutes.
Did you get 3 stitches in?
I got like 10 stitches in.
Okay, so my 200 stitch goal of Enchanted, and I apologize because you're not going to see this till we're done, so you're not going to know that I gave up. I'm going back to what's really supposed to happen, which is 30 minutes a day. So however many stitches happen in 30 minutes a day, because normally I don't spend 30 minutes, I do a whole hour, and I get 200 stitches in my head.
It's like 3 hours today.
Today it took 3 to 3.5 hours to get,
Like 50 stitches.
did I hit 50?
I
think I got like 52, 53.
Yeah, yeah.
But at one point, I was so proud. I told somebody I actually did a whole 100 stitches because that's what it felt like. And I came back and I sat down and it was 36. And my head really went. And then I kept trying to work on that thing.
But you finally decided to...
Nix. And I will go back tomorrow and do it. But it will only be a half hour.
Yeah.
And I pulled out Heart of Hearts. And I got 80 some stitches in tonight.
Yeah. And that was just in like an hour.
And unfortunately, Carla Rolodex Stitcher was sending around this cool thing with little heart patterns, like we could pick.
It was Mom
Rolodex. See, that's why I'm getting confused. So, she gave us several little templates of hearts, and she gave us the DMCs to use. We could pick whatever one we wanted. We could put it anywhere we wanted.
And put your initials.
And I did a whole heart.
Yeah.
So I did that too.
I mean, she
Probably
used
30
the variegated. I did 2 colors.
And you did.
And I did yellow.
I'm not sure why, but
mine was the smallest one on the whole pattern.
And then we put our initials, so it's really cool. And so I did silent stitching, but yeah, today was a bad stitching day for me.
I mean, it wasn't bad stitching day for me. It was just I like went up to the table a bunch of times, and then I walked around the whole room and talked to everybody.
But you know what? I don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, neither do I.
I'm not sad. I'm tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a shower after we're done here. But we did get a few little things.
A few.
You know, we couldn't help ourselves. So you guys know that I can get some patterns. So I was behaving myself by going, I will not buy patterns that I know I can order first.
I didn't do that because
That's
I was
okay.
like, I want to buy what I want to buy.
So we want to just same time some of them?
Yeah.
So the very first thing we all went up and bought was these really cool project bags. Mine are in plastic. Let's see.
Mine
Oh,
aren't, so I
the glare's
took mine
not
out.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, it's this one. So this was our first purchase. My husband knows about these ones.
They're so cute. And the buttons, they're not actually buttons. They're
pretend.
They're pretend buttons.
And then I found a tiny little accessory bag to go with this. And it was really cool looking. And, you know, I had fun.
And then all my notes.
And you got your Americana.
See, there. I love Americana stuff.
And then you went up without us?
I went up like twice without you.
I went up with her.
Oh, you two went up next together.
Well, you went up. I went up and got this, and then she also got the same bag, but she got the bigger version. So I got the smaller version, and then she got the slightly larger version. It's very cute.
It's so pretty.
And on my next trip, I knew I needed some Jody fabric. And I pulled out this like melon Jody fabric because it was calling me. But then right behind the melon was a little bit more reddish.
Pinkish, what are you talking about?
Reddish.
It's not red, it's pink.
More red than the melon.
Yeah, but it's pink.
So they were both pink.
It's hot
The
pink.
one was on the melon
This
side.
is like hot pink.
It is. And Colleen goes, you liked that at StitchCon. And I'm like, I don't remember that. And she goes, you kept saying I don't know what I would stitch on that one. I remember that. And I don't know what I would stitch on it, but it was Jody fabric and I'm at Steel City and I need it.
Yeah. Well, I saw that right away and I went, Corrin? If Corrin doesn't buy that, I don't know who will.
And it's 40 count. It's good.
And then I went up with that bag that we just showed. I bought just a couple primitive hairs. So the original one I wanted was this one, Midnight.
Which, by the way, I cannot get.
Yeah, she can't get them. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, I can't get
And then I got PS for Pumpkin.
Obviously.
And then I also got Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, and if my video quality is different, it's because we are on selfie mode because we don't know how to do it any other way, but not here. And at the same time, they're Jody fabric. I got this, and I have to show you why. There's something in here.
It's hilarious.
I'm gonna bend my book because I want you to see the pattern. Okay. So I really wasn't reading into it the way somebody else does. But apparently this is me when I haven't had my coffee. I'm not reading it because I'm not admitting it. But this pattern was not cheap, this little booklet. So I had to justify the price. And I found this beautiful strawberry field project that, like, and you know, like strawberry things. So I said, if you tell me that one day you will stitch this, then it's so worth me buying.
And I'm gonna stitch the octopus.
And she's gonna take the octopus. So, you know, what did I have to buy? Because this goes on that project.
Right.
And I absolutely love primitive hair. You guys know it. It's, even this stuff has the coffee tea dye smell. Whatever it is that she does that I like. And this is the Berlin fabric that I've been like enamored with and don't know what to do. And the owner of The Crafty You, who is absolutely a fantastic, amazing woman who will talk to you just because she's super nice. Told me that this is one of the patterns. Like if I can find that original pattern, that was stitched on Berlin. Okay, so we have that and then the last. Because, you know, I have an infatuation with French things. Sajou. And it's this. And it's a kit that I will not open up till I get home.
Except for she already opened it.
Oh no, you've seen inside, but you're gonna fully unsee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll open it all up. So anyway, that was my next project.
Yeah, you can show me. You got plenty of things.
I don't know what trips I had. So
She didn't know which came on which trip.
he's so cute. And it had hollies in it.
And what are you doing with that
And it's a
fabric?
kit. I'm gonna dye it.
She no sooner got that, showed it to me, and turned around and went, we can dye this, right?
Specs, but if we lightly dye it, it'll still.
I don't think it'll wash out. No.
And if it does, it does.
Right.
It's not like she's super attached to the little
And I feel
spots.
like it's kind of like snow or something.
Can you see the little black spots in that?
Well, all
yes,
of the
you
Bothy
can.
threads have
They all
Something.
have it,
But it's
some
the
of them were
spots.
wintry pink.
Yeah. All the Bothy threads have
right.
that. Like,
Wait, what would that be? It looks like a dessert.
It does look like a dessert.
And you like got
What is
into
that
some.
called? He's pudding. It's called little pudding.
Oh.
The cute little bunny is
I
singing
know,
pudding.
What else did I get? Not these yet.
No, not those yet.
Oh, I got this one early on. Early on.
That's pretty.
Okay, so there's that. And it's flowers. And then I'm storing my project in there. But what I really liked about it was snowflakes.
which is such an interesting one to have inside of that fabric. Like fabric with flowers.
No, it's flowers.
Right.
And it's a different vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a frosted vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why it's snippet.
Yeah.
But it is pretty. They did not see what I just walked past.
No. Really quick, because I only have these two. I got, obviously I had to get the Blue Flower Nightwalk down because everybody's doing it and I feel out of it, out of the, and then I also got Huckleberry Farm because everybody's doing Huckleberry Farm too. And then I ended up getting Jamie's kilt for both. The fabric doesn't come out very accurate. It's fine.
Freehand.
Because it's still not going to come out very accurate.
We want you to see as best as we can. There we go. Look at that. You can see the purple.
Yeah. There is purple, there's blue, there's green, there's brown.
Is Fabrics by Stephanie, and you do not get a good picture online. So
it's very different. I'll also put it on my video when I get home so you can see like a really accurate.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, it's not going to show up as well.
Oh, it does show up though. Like, look at the purple.
But I'll put both of these on that fabric.
There's the blue.
Yeah.
There's the blue.
So
none of that shows up on her.
The picture online doesn't do it justice at all.
Okay, next. Go to J fabric. Oh yeah, you got that first. Go ahead.
I got what I've seen a lot of people do. One Nation.
Yeah.
So I send a picture and he's like, he sends a Grogu gift of like, is it for me?
Oh my gosh. I wish you would have seen the eyes I just did, but I was off camera.
Oh, but I was just like, I gotta start it first.
That's my husband.
Yes, my fabric. So I thought, Jody fabric. I was just like, over here.
You can carry Jody fabric.
I already own Jody.
You have blood splatter, so there's nothing more to say.
Need.
It's just orange.
You mean not hold your
I didn't even see it.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really
it's rich. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it is cool how see-through it is.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, you're not going to be able to see what's on this one.
Having seraphim fabric. I just love the piece.
It's opalescent, but you can't tell really. It's really hard to tell.
Sparkly.
Yeah, you gotta double it back up.
I know. I was just showing
to get the sparkles up. There you go. Oh gosh, look how pretty the sparkles are. You can see them.
So it's like, it's not really a maroon, but it's got browns in it. And it's not a dark fabric.
So some people went with brown pins and I skipped that part.
And then Erica, she had some project bags and pretty much all the project bags were taken.
I left mine downstairs.
So I like this print as a little pouch.
Mine was a small.
It looks like muslin inside, but it's probably just something else. That's what she lined most of her bags with. So pretty.
And then Teresa was sitting at her table and she's like, Corinne, didn't you, or not Teresa, Sharon was sitting at her table and she's like, didn't you see those little mermaid things? I was surprised you didn't, what, mermaid things?
Well, you and Teresa both. Like,
and Teresa went, mermaids? And I felt bad because I found them, well, Sharon handed them to me. And Teresa was like, where are they? I'm like, here.
She didn't like how long they were.
And I love that.
Right.
And she was holding it, and Sharon was like, oh, why did you get it? I was like, it's okay. And then she's like, no, I don't want them. I'm like, see?
Yeah, she came back to the table and she was like, they're too long.
Look at that. It's a counting pin and a scissor fob. And even though I know Leanne is so happy to make me, that's tongue in cheek, make me floss drops, I couldn't pass up these, And they weren't expensive. Is this your last thing? Oh no.
Oh no, we still got more.
Okay, so first, I got counting pins, and they're ornaments, and they're so adorable. And then I kept going back to this thingy. They called it antique salt. No,
it's a salt melt.
Salt melt.
Salt melt. Mold.
No, melt. It's salt melt.
It's so pretty.
And then she just stuck a pin cushion in there.
Yeah, her friend makes them actually.
Yeah.
The owner of Crafty, her friend.
I like it.
And then the last thing we all got.
So there was somebody downstairs interested in my fabrics. So we told her to come up to our room. And she said something about making projects. She's like, oh, I can't do that. I make project bags. So did you bring any with you? She's like, they're in my room. I went, do you want to bring them to my room? So She's like, yeah.
So she sits upstairs.
I sat upstairs after dinner and she came up with her project bags and it was like so much fun.
Yeah.
And so I sold 2 fabrics, by the way. And who bought first? You did.
I did. I saw this and I was like, I love this. And look at the little charm. It's so cute. It's little scissors. So, and it's sparkly. It's hard to tell. Oh, there we go. You can see all that sparkle. Yes. Sparkly goodness.
And I found this right away.
And she's Black Cat X Stitchery on Etsy.
Yeah. It's just so super nice.
She's really nice.
We had a really long conversation with her and she was fun.
Yeah.
We were like just, it was like being with an old friend.
Her name's Tiffany.
Tiffany, yeah. She's like being with an old friend. So this is little tiny snowflakes, which, there you can see them. And I love my new phone, by the way. It shows up things that my other phone would never do. And I loved the gingerbread houses and couldn't help myself. But that's really, I liked the gingerbread man bag, but I was just really drawn to this. And I just couldn't believe that when Hannah and Tiffany came up that Colleen didn't come with them. And then
she disappeared.
She didn't know that I left.
Yeah.
I walked over there, talked to her, and then we both left together.
And then the next thing I know, here comes Colleen creeping in the door.
I texted Colleen.
Oh, did you text her?
I was like, hey, look at these. I didn't say that. I just sent her pictures.
Really? So all of a sudden she creeps in the room. I'm like, you came just in time.
Yeah, and literally this sad face. She goes, can I come up? I was like, yeah, that's why I texted you these pictures.
See, I knew nothing of this. So then,
I had to get
the first thing she picked up was this, and then
That wasn't really in order. I picked them all up.
But I was like, well, I am getting that bag, and she goes, can we match? I'm like, as long as you don't care, I don't care.
I don't care.
It's so cute.
It's my children who don't want to match me.
Right.
So, here's mine.
So Colleen might have bought more than one. I mean, I might have too.
And then,
Yeah.
they're guaranteed.
This is what I liked.
I'm gonna get a bag tomorrow.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna get
I
four
kept
bags.
thinking 4, and
Yeah.
I'm seeing 3. And
There's like just dots in there. But I got the gingerbread.
the one that I was conflicted.
I really liked it. I was also conflicted. I thought about getting that one too.
So I'm glad she got it.
I know that.
I know.
And then it's like a vertical
Long
one.
one.
This one's so fun.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, but this
Snow
fabric called
flits
for that.
again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
says, all is
If
calm,
you did
all
this
is
the wrong
bright.
way, it'd be
Oh,
weird.
it's so pretty.
You wouldn't get as much.
Yeah.
She said that her vertical ones don't sell quite as well as she had hoped they would.
But I'm all
But
for it.
for that fabric. So if you're a hoop person, I would take a really good look at her verticals because they look really nice.
Yeah, and they fit a hooper really nicely.
Yeah, and then she said something about she goes, I have a 14 by 14 downstairs. I'm like, well, what does it look like? Well, she didn't want to describe it. She wanted to show me a picture, and it was hearts.
I need it.
And I'm like, yeah, I'll take that.
Valentine.
And then she brought it over to my table.
It's beautiful.
You can't see the dots. That one is, oh, there you go. And what is the weirdest thing is I had just put away, I got the little scissors too. Oh, the pink zippers what I was actually wanted to show you. I had just put away Enchanted Unicorn and pulled out the Heart of Hearts when she came over.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, is that
That's
really
good
weird
timing.
I'm like, look what I'm working on right now. And it's the perfect size.
So you're gonna put that in there.
Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
Yes, I am. And then, so, okay, before we talk about that, Hannah, how's your first retreat?
Oh yeah, this is my first retreat in the books. Day one.
Day one. What's it like?
It's awesome. It was so funny. I was walking around earlier and I have my, cross stitch and wine sweatshirt. And I walked to this one table and literally everybody goes, oh my gosh, I love your sweatshirt. Where did you get it? I said, Cross Stitch Studio. And they all pull out their phones and they start looking it up and they're scrolling. Oh my gosh, I want this one. Oh my gosh, I want this one. And this one lady, she puts one in her cart and she clicks buy all in the same moment. And I was like, Betsy, if you get a whole bunch of orders, you're welcome.
That was like within an hour?
That was very early on.
Yeah, that was like so simple. And we ate good today.
Oh yeah, we ate a lot of food.
Our breakfast.
So good.
So I kind of upgraded us when I put my order in, or ordered our rooms, because I did know that breakfast wasn't included. They have a restaurant that has breakfast, but I got the breakfast included through AAA, and they have a buffet. But they don't just have a little buffet. You can special order some eggs, French toast, and you can get the eggs any way you want.
Yeah.
Almost. And
Almost.
we'll find out tomorrow when you see it differently.
Seriously.
She was thinking, like, what do they call it? Eggs in a basket.
We call it eggs in a hole or eggs in a basket. My mom calls it a fried egg in toast. And so I said, do you have fried eggs? And they said, yeah. So they said, do you want it over easy or sunny side up? And I was like, that's not a fried egg. I mean, it is, but not the way that I would, like, describe a fried egg.
So we're going to say it differently tomorrow.
So I'm going to say, do you have egg in a hole tomorrow? And hopefully they'll figure it out.
So you just kind of,
put the egg in the toast, not just give you the toast and the egg separately.
Yeah. But they have oatmeal on the bar, fruit, like, they had blueberry pancakes, like, right on the bar.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, and there's a whole different side when you came out that you missed.
And I didn't miss it.
I saw that.
Cereal.
I missed. Cereal. I just wanted to see it.
You'll see it tomorrow.
It'll be there.
And for lunch, they, the hotel is Marriott. They don't normally serve lunch. Mm-hmm. But I guess Steel City requested it, so people didn't have to go looking, which was awesome since it was snowing.
Yeah, the weather's wild.
And yes, I brought ham and rolls, but
which we might eat tomorrow.
I'm hoping we do. We just have to, like, say yes, we are, because I don't really want to.
We don't need to pay the $18 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, we are not doing no. So it's a little pricey, but it's salad and soup. But you only had one soup choice.
Right. There was only one soup choice.
Chicken noodle. But
the
salad's
chicken
really
noodle
good.
without noodles.
It was lentils instead.
Yeah.
Noodles. Yeah. Yeah. But they had steak and chicken. So if you're like a big protein person, you would have been really happy. And 2 different kinds of salad mix. So that was good. And I mixed them.
Fries.
Yeah, it's a Pittsburgh thing. You put the meat and then the French fries on your salad instead of croutons. So, I mean, I liked it.
And it's like,
I don't need to do it. She does not eat potatoes.
I don't eat French fries.
We just let her come with us.
I had salad. I just ex-made the everything
or
meat.
I had chicken in my chicken and lentil soup.
I did.
And then for dinner we went to Primanti.
I want to say pimento, but it's not pimento.
Primanti Brothers.
Yeah.
And my husband and my son both recommended the place. They've been here 2 separate times. Like, they did not come together. And they both recommended it. So it's like, okay, we have to eat there once while we're here. And Hannah's like, Corrin, our whole table wants to go. You're going to have to drive. Okay.
Well,
and then
not being that way.
3 of them decided to go to Olive Garden. And I'm like, okay, good.
So I drove.
She's like, I can drive the 4 of us.
Which
we
is good.
We walked outside and I went,
yeah.
I would not drive.
But it's good because I can turn my car on from in the building, so it was warm when we got inside.
Seat warmers and everything. But she's like, I'll drive. I'm like, good, because if I was the one driving, we'd been turning around going back inside the hotel and eating ham sandwiches.
Yeah.
Because we were not going to spend the money to eat that dinner again.
Right.
It is pricey here. It's good. And it's convenient.
Yeah.
And that's what you're paying for, really.
Right.
And the people here are great.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted more. I know it's a shock to everybody. But I needed more coffee in the room. So I walked up.
It's a shock to everybody. We're in awe.
I walked up to the man at the desk, the concierge, and I said to him, can we have some more coffee for our room? Sure. How many would you like? 2 decaf and 2 regular. Okay.
How many cups
I'm
do you
like,
want?
oh, and can we get some of the styrofoam cups too? I was like, how many? 6.
He goes, okay.
He's like, okay. And he goes back, but see, they drink tea, not coffee.
Right.
So, you know, they need cups too. And because I stole, I mean, the cups are gone. Or were gone.
They only give you 2 cups.
Yeah, and I used them both. So, actually, no, I didn't, because I drank coffee downstairs. I was going to use it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress. So then, did you ask? One of us asked for more towels because I'm sorry, with the 3 of us, we didn't remember whose towel was where, and there's not a place to hang more than one. And
which is weird, but
we're not stacking 3 towels on top of each other. That's just weird and gross.
Right.
Anyway, so
we asked for towels.
They asked how many, and like we stopped. Oh, we stopped over and picked up our bags. We got to talk to Jody,
but not for very long.
No,
we were over there for like 3 minutes.
Got our stuff and came upstairs, and there's a man standing outside our door getting ready to go in
with all of our towels.
With a big stack of towels. And we're like, "That's so ours already?" So he was like, he didn't even come in with us.
No, he just.
What he did, he opened our door for us because we had stuff in our hands.
Yeah.
And then he even, you know, the lock so that your door doesn't fall. He puts that through, and then he hands us our towels, and we walked in, and then as the door's about to shut, he flips it back out so that we're not stuck with an open door. Like,
yeah, awesome.
Like, who does that? This is Marriott. Marriott does that. So it's really nice. There's like a lot of perks here.
Yeah.
The Crafty U is here.
Yeah. Which is where we bought
all of this, just about. And I mean, I can't say enough. Like, go look at her online because
worth it.
Oh gosh! And then during my final purchase, she goes, "Oh, and you have spent enough for a reward."
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
What? I got $15.
I think it's you have to spend $200.
I'm not supposed to tell how much I spent.
I don't know if they heard me.
They didn't hear you. You didn't hear. Especially my husband did not hear.
I'm probably not that far away.
Yeah.
Especially
but the project bags don't count, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much she's spent.
I still feel like I'm not that far away.
By tomorrow, Hannah will have a reward.
Yeah, I probably will.
So anyway.
Look. Bill already knows. Lego.
We've had a lot of fun.
We don't need to talk about that.
Enough said. Enough said. We know what that means. But our table is really awesome.
Yeah.
So Teresa is in a lot of the stitching games. She's been on our Grace Notes Zoom night a lot. So as soon as I knew her, like there was no, is that her? Like I knew the moment I saw her that it was her. Besides the fact she said she was coming down. But anyway, but you know, people were coming in the door, and as soon as I saw her, I knew it was her. And so we saved her a seat, and Sharon was the Sharon that we met at StitchCon. Like we saw them last night, and then we saw her like as soon as we saw her at breakfast.
You saw her at breakfast?
Yeah. And then like, you want to sit with us? It was weird, like table situating, but we finally got to a table where it was just us. Yeah. And she has a friend Corrin here who I believe is a Flosstuber.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's from Miami.
Okay. But Carmen is like, she's Instagram. I think she was talking about her Instagram.
Yeah, she does a Flosstube.
Yeah. Who's super nice and is one of us now.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So anyway, we have a great table, and we will be getting a picture later.
Yeah. Because
we already said we would. We didn't ask you.
I'm okay with it.
What we were all talking about.
I just wasn't there. It's fine.
So anyway, we love the people. Hannah's making.
What's the doing?
I was talking to everybody.
Hannah made the rounds.
Surprise, surprise. I was talking to literally everyone.
Hannah made the rounds. And then we knew that we had to be done by 12, but by 11:30 we were done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we started mostly packing up. She was like done packed up before we even started.
But I could have.
I had to finish a heart that I did wrong.
Yeah.
That is not coming out tomorrow. I am not.
Fudge it? Can you just fudge it?
So it's gonna get punished in this beautiful bag.
I guess I have to see what the problem is.
Yeah, maybe you can help me. But there were some people who were going to take their stitching out to the lobby because the door was locked, and we're like, why when we go up and sleep? And
we can get down there earlier tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like none of us really felt it.
No.
And
I don't need to.
I had no idea who went out there. Like we didn't even look.
I'm sure it's probably that last
table that was sitting behind us. Although Erin was looking like she was falling asleep at that table.
Yeah. They've been there since earlier than we were.
Yeah. And then some were taking stuff up to their room to stitch in their room tonight.
we're like, we're done.
That's what Teresa took her stuff up. She's like, just in case I want to stitch.
But
I don't think so.
What?
that's why I brought it.
You brought your fans?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
you
didn't
gonna
even.
stitch?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm good.
Anyway.
Zonk out.
Good. Anything else to say about your memorable first day?
It was really fun. I really liked the walking around and talking to everybody. Like, seeing what everybody's working on. That was really fun.
I really think we should say what is different between this kind of a retreat. Although isn't this the very first one they've ever done?
This is their first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they've been to StitchCon, so they might have modeled a little bit of it after StitchCon. But what do you feel is different between this and StitchCon?
It's definitely smaller.
Yeah, it's cozier. I mean, it is very cozy.
Yeah.
It got so warm in there, though.
It was warm. But, okay, but Jody was on the phone with the person who can change the temperature. She was on the phone like 4 times with that lady.
I didn't know
She was because she was talking to me after she was on the phone call because I heard her, and she was like, I feel so bad for this lady. We have asked her to change the temperature like 7 times because it gets too hot and then it gets too cold and then it gets too hot. And this lady probably hates
it. Did get really cold. Like, we knew they turned on the air conditioning.
Yeah.
And I wasn't complaining. I'm like, oh, it's warm in here. I'm glad I didn't bring my sweatshirt. But that's like the only thing I felt.
But it was funny because she goes, I wonder next year if they're going to let us back because we keep changing the temperature.
Oh.
I mean, she was joking, but at the same time, she was like, I feel really bad for asking them to change the temperature so much. But
so it's definitely more intimate. Intimate, that's the word.
Yeah.
I like that. There is no freebie table. But I don't know if many retreats have freebie tables. Yeah. I don't know. Although, one of the ladies at our table brought a freebie bag. Yeah. And she said, you guys get first pick. So we got to pick something.
I took this.
Oh, did you really?
What was it? Oh, yeah.
Where's my...
It's the same brand of scissors I just bought.
I might have brought that in. I don't know. Let me look.
I didn't take anything.
I do have my... Sheesh. Look at more haul, lady. I do have my, my brain just went crazy.
Your Crayola?
Who made
What
this?
is this?
Erica.
This is Erica.
This is my bag from Erica.
Okay.
It's a little book.
Surprise, surprise, unicorns.
Colleen found this for me. These are staying at my mother's house. But I like this. It's a little notebook.
Oh, that's cute.
And I use those little half-size pencils that are mechanical. And there's all these little dividers. So this can go with me anywhere I go.
Yeah.
I mean, my little stitchy notes of things I forget.
So how many motions bags do you have? Don't ask.
I'm not asking. I mean, I'm not counting. But yeah, so anyway, after we went through it, she was sending her little freebie bag through them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't have it, and I don't know where it is.
I didn't take it.
I mean, it's in my bag from downstairs.
Yeah.
It was cute. It was a Christmas pattern, so. You know, I don't have many of those, so.
I have way too many now. It's fine.
I might have 4.
I have a lot.
So. All right. We might be back tomorrow night. Depends on how tired we are. But we'll definitely be back on Sunday before we leave.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're going to hopefully meet Carla. So
Hopefully.
we'll be able to bring Carla on with us. But we say bye for now.
Bye.
Hi guys, we are back. We have survived 2 days of fantasticness. Fun. There's like nothing we can say to describe it because it's a different experience than our last retreat. This is still Hannah's first retreat. And Kristen came over and talked to us. Mm-hmm. Should we start with her?
Sure.
Okay. So she stood there and talked to us for like 10 minutes. So it was pretty amazing. And complimented the fans, which
Everybody
she did not bring up.
I didn't bring up.
You want to tell them about the fans? What you accomplished?
All the back stitching is done on the first fan.
That was the goal! The goal is met. Because next is border, right? A little bit border.
The border,
Like half the
oh
border
my
or
goodness,
something.
going back and forth and having to carry it. I hate it.
And right before Kristen made her rounds around the tables, they told us that we are invited back and guaranteed a spot next year. So that is so awesome. Like, so awesome. The energy here is great. Like, it's very positive and people are friendly. And our table, we had the best table.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's table is better than ours. We're there.
So we say.
And I'm sure a lot of the tables feel that way.
Yeah,
which is
absolutely.
why it's so great.
Yeah.
You didn't know everybody at the table.
Oh, I knew nobody
now.
at the table, really, other than you. And then I also didn't know anybody anywhere else. And now I have quite a few friends.
Yeah. So, and they all said, yes, we'd like to sit together again. So,
Yeah.
So that was really fun. So that was like our biggest news. You want to talk about your
Yes.
purchase?
So they had how many things to give away? There was like 29 bags to give away, or not bags. Sorry, things to give away for when you put your raffle tickets in the bags. And the last one was a bag by Black Cat X Stitchery on Etsy, and I love the bag. It says Americana. So then, at some point, we started talking to her, and then we talked about our fabrics. She came up at some point, and then when they were up here and Hannah was texting, I was like, "Can I come up?" So I saw the bags, and the one was another
The same
of
one.
the bags. So
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I did put it in for the raffle. So like, if I don't win, could you hold this for me?" So after all that, because that was held towards like the
Yeah, that was like
third
one of the
drawing.
last
Right.
drawings, yeah.
So then I went over, I'm like, I'm ready to buy the bag.
And she goes, can we like wait till like 6:30 or sometime after 6:30?
Whatever. Whatever.
She got
You
it.
must stay closer to show them the back. Ooh,
There's
what's it on your skirt?
stars. Oh wait, the bag.
She's in a skirt and I'm in pajamas.
And
I
I'm still in
love
the
it. It's so pretty. And she said like this is with her new charm on it. It's a little black cat. Oh, there we go.
Because that's her name.
So thank
And
you,
then-
Tiffany.
Yeah. And then we also got, well, I got a sweatshirt. Y'all got shirts.
We got t-shirts, but we forgot
But-
to show. Hold on. Mine's right here.
So we got sweatshirts. Storing my tag.
Probably
but,
will wear that tomorrow. Most likely.
I
we'll wear
ordered
that tomorrow.
mine pre-retreat.
And we have StitchCon. I have a hoodie sweatshirt. I have a hoodie shirt. And I have a t-shirt. So I didn't feel the need to buy one.
Yeah.
And then we got here and I wished I had one. So we got them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's okay. And you had a little haul.
And
Just
I-
a tiny bit of haul. We no.
She didn't do anything.
I
They
said
did
we
nothing.
twisted her arm.
I said there's
We
two fabrics I
tempted
don't.
you.
There's two fabrics I don't own. I don't own Twyla and I don't own Bradley. And they had a size 28 count Twyla on the table
In
right
front of
here, in
her
front of
for the
me
past
for like
2
the
days.
past 2 days. And I was like, well, crap.
Bill me.
So we had one friend come up here earlier today and she was looking at fabrics and she bought one. And I said, if she don't buy that one, I'm just gonna buy it. Just bill me now. Like, just send me the bill. Just do it. And then I paid it like right away and I was like, okay. So I just bought some Twyla. Y'all have seen it. It's beautiful.
It looks so great with my new camera.
And I can't believe that I've not bought it already, but it's fine. But now I do have it. So now I'm only missing Bradley, so that'll be my next order.
So what was the funniest thing that happened to you today?
I wasn't even here for it.
What's that?
Oh, she's talking about our snack.
Oh!
Your dessert.
I will insert a photo here. So I have told you guys that I spent a special day with each of my kids, and I pulled Colleen aside and said, "Honey, I want to just take you for dessert." And that's because our restaurant downstairs has dessert, so I thought she'd want to go in there. And then Hannah took us to dinner, and my car was covered in snow, so she's like, "I want to go out for dessert after dinner," and I'm like, "I'm not cleaning off my car tonight, sorry."
And then we're sitting there eating. I'm like, we could do dessert to go.
Yes, so we brought home strawberry shortcake, which was absolutely fantastic.
And she was like, do you think we could share one? I'm like, it's strawberries. I want my own.
Thank goodness we didn't decide to share.
Were they small?
No, but how we ate it.
Oh yeah, okay, that's yeah.
So we
So when we're
realized.
So we dropped it off, our stuff, and then just went down and stitched for a bit. So when we were coming back up, we were gonna get more towels and stuff. So we were almost to the elevator. We had to backtrack, go and talk to the person at the front counter, and then we came back and we're all the way up at our door, and we're like, we don't have utensils.
So we're like, can we look around? Yeah, like we're trying to figure out. There was only one coffee stirrer, by the way, so we couldn't do coffee stirrers. And so we're looking around, like, what can we possibly do? And I found lids to the coffee cups. So
I took it and I'm just like scooping my cake.
So we are using a coffee stirrer. We should like cut them in half, but you know.
I don't know, but they come downstairs afterwards, and she just comes up. She does nothing, like no words, nothing. She just brings her phone over and she goes, "Look at this photo," and I'm going, "What am I looking at?" And then I zoom in and I go, "Is that a coffee cup lid?" They go.
Hey, listen, we were the mothers of invention today.
Yeah, because at lunch, we were like, we're making sandwiches.
And we invited people up with us. That was the most embarrassing part of it.
We don't have plates. We don't have napkins.
So she was very inventive. And she took the coffee cups, they all come individually wrapped. So she unwrapped the plastic and like flattened them out. And we used that. And the best part about it was we were going around going, "Do you guys have another plate? Is there a plate?"
Does everybody have a plate?
And then our friend Carmen, who was up here, she goes, "Is there another plate left over there?" We're literally calling them plates.
She got the best one though because she had the ice bag.
Yeah, she had the ice bag, which was very flat and solid.
So maybe if you're driving.
But anyway, it was very inventive today with the whole food situation. Bring plates.
Yeah, bring paper plates and maybe a little bit of plasticware.
Yeah.
And my mom did send a paring knife with me so that we could cut our block of cheese and strawberries.
And our bread.
But we didn't cut the strawberries. Oh yeah, our bread wasn't.
It wasn't. They were rolled.
But the strawberries, they just ate whole.
Yeah, we just washed the strawberries. So I thought we cut them and we didn't need to. We were all like, we sit our hands in the bathroom right there.
And like dropping
Wash our hands. Like, okay, wash your hands, wash your hands. So it was so much fun though. And yeah, it just sometimes you don't want to go out.
Yeah.
So it was good.
We had a nice chat.
Yeah, it was, and then I wore this again today. And
you haven't worn that yet this week.
Oh, I thought I wore it the first day. So.
Or at least you didn't take your sweatshirt off, so I don't know if you did.
So a stitch a day keeps the stress away. So I'm walking past this one table and they're like, I was like, come here. They're like, where'd you get your shirt? Just online or what? And it's from the Cross Stitch Studio.
Just like,
And she goes, come here. We want to look at your chest.
You have a nice one.
Yeah. So that was funny. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I know why. Okay, this is good. We're good.
And again, they come back over. I said, Betsy's gonna get a lot of business again. And Betsy sometimes watches me, so I'm like,
this is gonna be fun.
Right.
Yeah. So then I'm trying to think what happened after that.
I looked online and found quite a few.
Colleen's gonna be making some purchases soon before StitchCon, right?
Stitching and sleeping. So
2 of them.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
I don't remember. The one's like, may the stitch be with you.
And it's in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Right.
And the one's about, I can't work today. My hands need stitches.
And then the other one is stitch. Sometimes I don't stitch all the time. Sometimes I'm asleep.
If I really wanted to embarrass my daughter, I'd put another photo.
No!
How much do we want to embarrass Colleen?
No!
I will see if I can get permission.
I guess no. She's like, I'm gonna send this so. She shows it, and then
And she shows it to
It was supposed to be just for her dad, but then I'm like, they've got to see this. Like after her plates, how could they not see this? Couplet spoons.
Couplet.
I know what I was gonna say about this. One of the ladies goes, "Who only does a stitch a day?" I was like, "Oh, stitches a day." It's stitches.
Yeah.
But anyway, hey, it works. So that was the other thing I was thinking of. So we go home tomorrow.
It's okay. I took one more day off of work, so we're all good.
I didn't.
So you have to go back to grandparents to then go back home.
On Monday.
Which I'm off on Monday.
I'm sad. I haven't stitched much. And you know, people say they don't stitch much at retreats. I fully intended on stitching a lot, but I actually enjoy just sitting at my table and visiting. I'm not even going around a lot. I went around some, but
yeah,
I like the listening.
yeah.
And I stitch.
We talk
Yeah,
about
I stitched
stitching
a
and
lot
other
more today.
things. And,
yeah. I got almost 2,000 stitches done today.
wow, good for you.
I mean, granted, I was doing like one color.
Yeah, but I did a whole 103 in Practically Perfect.
Yeah, and you got a couple in on a couple other projects.
And
Somewhat.
I have decided to give up on Heart of Hearts.
Not fully though.
Right, temporarily. I'm giving an adaptable project to somebody who said she'll frog half of the stitches and redo it. I'm not willing to do that, and I'll restitch it on another color and be very happy.
Because yes, the other adopter whip, I actually worked here.
Yes, you did.
She did Summer Sweet Plums.
Yeah, sweet plums.
Sweet Summer Plums. Sorry.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have the heart to take any of these out because I just can't. And I knew something felt wrong about it all along.
Yeah.
And then today I actually went and lined everything up. And oh my gosh.
The heart is in the wrong spot.
One heart threw off everything else.
Yeah.
So
That's okay.
it made me actually, I kept looking at this project going, my fabric's not big enough for this. How is my fabric not big enough? I'm so careful in measuring. This just doesn't make sense to me. And then I figured out what I did wrong today. It's interesting.
A lot to look forward
But-
to.
Yep. How long of a drive do you have tomorrow?
4 hours.
We have 2 hours tomorrow, 3 hours on Monday. Because we are not stopping at all the shops. And
Right.
Food and
I don't think our
snacks.
bags are like any added stuff.
not really.
Because my one bag is just.
And we got an extra bag.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did
So
get 2
we
extra
got
bags. But
just
we have
an
to
extra
go
bag.
home and like, go back to my parents and try to fit this stuff around my daughter's
Yeah.
things.
I don't have that problem. I just have a me problem.
That's
a really nice problem.
car
So
for today.
we're gonna miss seeing
Your
people.
bags and your
And by the way, in real life, the Steel City Stitchers,
So nice.
yeah, super encouraging. Like
Yeah.
super encouraging.
So nice. Yeah.
Any favorite moments? We met Carla in person.
Oh yeah.
Craft Data K. So they decided to they decided to take the photo of the fully finished
Or just
smalls.
started.
And today they decided even if you weren't fully finished, but it was finished stitching,
in
we
it.
could be in the picture.
Yeah.
So I had just at lunch brought my project upstairs because I was like, well, mine's not finished, fully finished. And she's going to show, she has an idea of changing it just a tad. So anyway, I started upstairs. They said I had 5 minutes. And in comes Carla in the door and it's like, ah! And we hugged and tried to talk for like a minute and her other friends were there and they started off and I looked at Carla and I'm like, I want to talk to you. You want to just walk up to my room so I can get my small?
Well, and so Janet and I, or Karen and I were walking to go ask if it's okay if Carla came in just for a second to say hi to people. And like we asked and then we turn around and like they're gone. And we're like,
well, we had to run. Like,
where did
5
you
minutes.
go? So I text her, I'm like, where did you guys go? We lost Carla in the hotel already.
Yeah, so she came up with me. She like quick peeked at the fabric so she could see them in person. And then we go back downstairs and one of the husbands of the retreat members was like, they're taking the photo now. And I'm like, they said they'd wait. He goes, they're taking photos. So Carla's like, just run. She was in heeled boots, but she's in heels. And she's like, run. So I ran. And here they were just taking lots of photos. So there was even another lady that they were waiting on. And they just kept taking photos and photos and photos. And then she came down. But we did a little bit of a live for YouTube. And so that was a lot of fun. And then we did a selfie for Samantha. That's the other part of Craft Data K. She was at work. And got pictures of the P-Flynn road trip.
Right.
No new starts.
Well, how about this? Because I'm just stitching, not aware of any of this.
But Hannah had texted you.
And I didn't get the text.
No, I didn't text you.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I went.
You told her.
I went in and I was gonna tell her, And then y'all started coming in behind me, so
Right,
it's not
so
working.
I look up and I'm just like, and I just like, I just go, my jaw drops. I'm just like, it's Carla!
Yep. So.
And I couldn't get up, my shoes were off.
So she hugged her like from behind, so then finally she got out and got a real hug.
Like
Yeah, and then we got the selfie and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she came in for a couple of minutes and made rounds to the people she knew, and we gathered them all up for the big group picture.
Yeah.
So that was also a highlight of the day.
Yeah.
The group picture?
Just me.
Meeting Carla.
Oh, meeting Carla, yes. Because I heard lots of laughing. I was like, huh? Meeting Carla, yes.
Yes. We actually did do a lot of laughing. Somebody scared the heck out of you. That's what I thought you'd say was your funniest moment.
No, that was today.
That was today. That was Corrin.
Yeah.
Right. And
She
I saw just her coming up, and all of a sudden
she says that she did this, but she didn't do
her
that.
arms were
I mean,
like this.
she probably did, but all I felt was her fingertips, and all I heard was, "Carla's here," and I was like, "Holy!" I just had no idea.
That's what she said to you?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She's, "Carla's here," and I was like, "Huh? Yeah, I don't know what's just going
See,
on."
Carla texted me, "I'm here,"
Right.
but I never saw it because I was running out to
Get your thing.
Yeah.
Right, and I was coming.
I was freaking out because I saw her
I was coming back in to get you as you were coming out to.
to get my piece.
Yes.
She had no idea. You had no idea why I was coming out.
Well, and I was so flustered because I was just
The rest of the
spooked
table
out
knew.
of my life.
Yeah, that was like the funniest thing ever. It really
I was so red. I'm already red.
Oh gosh.
But, like
No.
I was
She
like-
was the color
of a tomato.
red.
I was a
Yes.
lobster. I was like, what's that color?
Yeah, you were absolutely fantastically red. It was funny. And then you like stumbled towards the door.
Because I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that was really funny. So that was fun, but I said you kind of deserved it.
Why?
Googly googly. Like, it just reminded me of the same thing.
It's my password to get into the room. You have to say oogly googly.
So yeah, it's a kind of an inside joke, but the whole table knows about it, so it's kind of public.
It's not really an inside joke anymore.
Yeah, because she just the first night we had no key.
Right.
Like we didn't have
So I said to Colleen, we're gonna come back, and if you hear oogly googly, open the door.
Yeah.
And she probably thought I was kidding, but I literally get back to the door, I go, oogly googly.
Yeah, so we had to empty, yeah, so that was fun. And then when people were coming up to look at the fabric, she told them they'd have to say
You have to say oogly googly.
get in the door.
This is a whole thing. I'm trying to keep it going. Okay?
Yeah, this is a thing. This is a thing. I'm sure at the 24 Hours Across the trying to show up at my house.
I'm gonna go.
Really googly, it's me. And Leanne and Lauren are gonna be like, what's wrong with her?
They already think what's wrong with her. I'm kidding.
So, needless to say, we're having a good time.
I think we're a little more giggly tonight than we were last night.
Oh, sorry. You were pretty giddy last night too. But
oh man.
it's sad to see that it's ending.
Yeah, it's been so much fun.
It's too short.
We'll try to say goodbye to y'all maybe tomorrow at lunch.
Yeah, because we're gonna do lunch after
After we pack up the cars and
Yeah.
clean off my car and my scrapers in her car. Like, what's mine is yours.
My stuff's
It's
in
a
her
real
car, her
thing.
stuff's in my car, it's everywhere.
Yeah, what's mine is yours is a real thing.
Especially when you stay in this room. Okay, we gotta tell them about the
Can I
bathroom.
show them?
Yeah.
Okay,
You guys
I'm
can
gonna
see
pick
the
up.
bathroom.
I'm gonna pick up the stand so that I don't have to hold you really. I have this like not a selfie stand. I have this stand that I bought to do.
Do you want to sit in the
with me?
camera or no?
No, I'll just
Okay.
take it. This is our bathroom door.
Not that. This. Yeah.
So
It's so awkward.
this is the bathroom door. There is no lock.
And there's no door.
So, I'm sorry if I just made you all seasick, but I'm going to tell you, it's interesting. And I said, I'm certainly glad we knew each other very well before we shared a room. And
because like you can hear everything that's going on. It's like it's not
I feel super bad for the people who
don't know each other.
Didn't know each other, because on the Facebook group, people would say, I need a roommate. Does anybody else need a roommate? And they volunteer.
Not knowing that that's the door to the bathroom.
But we'll know next year.
I mean, yeah. It doesn't
because
bother
you plan on
me,
coming here.
But
yeah. It would bother
I
me
just
as a
not
stranger.
I'm not rooming with somebody I don't know.
No. And it worked out, the three of us.
Yeah.
You got your own bed.
Oh.
I slept in front.
Dude, can I?
Apparently I stayed on my side of the bed.
Yeah. Oh, come on. That's why I was just putting this back together to tell them. I actually slept better with her than
you do.
with my husband.
Sorry,
I'm
John.
sure he's gonna watch this, so sorry, honey.
Oh, John.
So,
oh, John.
she stays on her side of the bed, and she doesn't steal the covers.
Because I have my own.
Oh,
yes, I mean, she has like 3 blankets that she's sleeping with the blankets on the bed.
It'll be interesting at StitchCon when it's not so cold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it will be June. Yeah, she'll be.
We like cranking the air conditioning so she can sleep with 3 blankets on top. I just know that's what's going to be happening, but so anyway, so we will get back to you. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of our strange little bathroom door. Oh, and no vent in the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that's annoying.
Oh no fan.
No fan.
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, no fan. So steamy showers. I wait till they leave so I can leave the door open, or in the bed. Or in bed.
Yeah.
I shower when they're in bed too.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I'll wait till you leave, or you can just stay
It
over
worked
here.
this morning. It worked
Or you
fine
stay
this
over
morning.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I plan on walking over there. That's totally what I want to do.
Jesus.
Actually, though.
Colleen's Jesus.
Apparently, I'm like a zombie when it comes to cheese. Oh.
Wait, isn't that anything cheese?
Actually, kind of true.
Somebody had mac and cheese with filet mignon.
Oh, yeah.
It was so good.
Filet mignon and mac
Look,
and cheese
you gotta
on
have
the
the
same
classy
plate.
and the not so classy all mixed up together.
That is funny. I didn't think about that until now.
I had a salad too.
We were all adults on the pre part.
I mean, mostly. When am I ever an adult? What are we kidding?
We all drank water.
Yeah,
I am going to clarify that.
Oh yeah. We haven't drunk anything but water pretty much the whole time.
Yeah,
Except
coffee,
for
tomato
orange
sauce,
juice.
a
And
little
then times when I was like, I could have gotten soda.
but we are.
Sober.
Yeah, I was gonna say a full capacity, but I can't really say that. But you are caffeinated.
You're not caffeinated.
I'm not caffeinated anymore. So, but we are legally capacitated. So sorry, this is not drunk talk.
It's never.
Oh, yeah.
drunk talk.
I'm not even of age, so.
Yeah, true.
Even though someone thinks she's turning 21 this year.
Earlier, I thought she was turning 19.
19.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is my first
Hours
year.
before, I said
Oh.
19. 2 hours later, I said 21.
21.
Well, yeah. It happens. It does happen. So we will be back with you. We're going to FaceTime my husband and get to tell him some of this fun stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave this phone right like this.
Okay.
Okay. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Well, I promised you an end. Unfortunately, it's the end of our trip. Well, kind of. I mean, we're on our way home. It's over. We said our goodbyes. Oh my goodness, new friends. Definitely met plenty of new friends. Met old friends. I loved it. Made new contacts, which was awesome because you all are going to be in for a humongous surprise next weekend, because with our next video we have a very, very special giveaway. There was somebody that we met who makes an amazing product, and she asked us if she could give us one for you all. So stay tuned next week, because I'm not spoiling it any further, but we felt honored. So this morning we got up and stitched. Now don't count the heart of hearts that I gave up on. Okay, that just doesn't count, right? But I got 103 stitches in yesterday total in us going up at 12, and they said yes. So we sent Colleen up to finish packing up her items, and then Hannah and I went up and helped her get all the stuff down, and we're like, you know what, let's do lunch before we both get on the road. So then we said our goodbyes at lunch, and
We got lunch.
maybe a coffee for the road. What's that?
She got gas, we got snacks.
Yeah, we had to go in and get our drinks. We did that and it was all right by the where we go to get on the turnpike, so it was perfect. It wasn't out of the way in any way, so that was super awesome. Let's recap. What was the highlight?
I don't know. I liked it all.
I know,
That's what's hard.
and yes, we're excited to go to StitchCon, but I don't know. I'm almost more excited that we get to come back next year. I mean, that was just like an amazing thing. I texted my husband, Hannah texted her husband, and even Sharon next to us texted her husband. Now, his reaction was the best. You want to tell it?
I don't remember. Was it?
She goes, we get to come back again next year. We're guaranteed a spot.